Hey angels, it's Lookin' Bratz, aka Dom, here with a new video, and I don't know how to even start this just because I I wasn't expecting to get these dolls because somebody on Twitter, and I have to be honest, I don't remember who, so shout out to whoever that was on Twitter, posted about these dolls, and so I've always known about Sindy dolls, and that's Sindy with an S. And these are from the UK, or at least she originates from the UK. And I want to say these came out in the 60s, and they were competition to Barbie. And I feel like Sindy could almost be considered like the Bratz of back then, like trying to directly compete with Barbie and trying to like knock her off her pedestal. But ultimately, it didn't really work out for Sindy, I believe. Although I do think Sindy had some good years in the UK. I don't know if she really prospered or took off in the US, to be honest, because I can't really find a trace of these specific dolls in the US. Like, I'm sure the older ones are, maybe more accessible in the US, but the ones I was looking at are actually from around 2003. And as you already know, I am a sucker for an early 2000s doll. And the energy that these dolls have is like very of that era. So, of course, I was really interested when somebody posted a few pictures of them. And I didn't realize Sindy had a reboot in the 2000s, so I was interested. And there are new Sindy dolls out now, though I do think they look a bit more maybe like the original dolls. Don't quote me on that. Although I will say the new Sindy dolls are super cute, and I would consider getting one if they were a bit more accessible here in the States. But I actually found these on eBay, and I actually was not expecting to find any on eBay. So that's why I watch the listing sometimes to see if the seller might send an offer for a lower number. And the seller actually did send an offer for a lower price. So I was like, like let me jump on it perhaps. So I found two dolls. I found a few actually, but these are the two that really stuck out to me. Although now I will say, and you'll see, I feel like the dolls are actually very similar to each other. So I found this Sindy Shop in Style playset, and it comes with a doll. And so what intrigued me was that it said Sindy Petite. So I assumed it was going to be like a mini doll, and it is a small doll, but not as small as I expected, because I thought the other doll I bought was going to be a bigger doll, but her packaging is like really yellowed, so you can't see much. And I didn't realize this is also a Sindy Petite. So I don't know if all Sindys are like this size or this scale. But I honestly thought she was going to be maybe a bit more Bratz or Barbie sized, but I don't fully mind. I just feel like the outfits look like they're going to be super similar, but maybe like different enough. But the hairstyles definitely look very much alike. And it obviously is Sindy. I know there are a few other characters, at least in the mid 2000s. And I think Sindy has a bit more diversified looks now, like years and years later. But I was very interested in these, and this playset looked really, really cute. Like it just exudes the energy that I think of when I think of like 2003 and that era. And there's like more to it. And so I actually took that playset out of the packaging already, because the packaging again is just super duper yellowed. But I will say like props to the packaging designers, because it is very cute aside from the yellowing years later. But I love this top, and it has like a little S there for Sindy, and then there's like cute little stars and whatnot on the top of the packaging. So if I had seen this as a kid, but I don't think these came to the US. And this seller was actually from Greece, and a lot of the writing on the packaging is in Greek. So this is, I had to do some importing from here. But I am excited to open these because they look super duper cute. Though I will say, I think the hair is poly, like even feeling it. Maybe it feels like polypropylene to me, which isn't shocking. And I don't like the rooting, and also like the rubber bands are just disintegrating. So she's gonna need some work. But I guess I'll just get into opening them, because I don't I don't know where else to go from here. I'm just hoping like the playset pieces and everything, they're not too discolored, because I have no idea what these have been through, if it's sun damage or if it's like, I was afraid they were gonna smell. Nothing smells. I hope nothing's like moldy. I usually smell it just because when I think of yellowing, I think of cigarette smoke. So her shoe just flying off. But the packaging is really cute, and I like the way that they display the doll in the back in the playset. Like, this looks like a really legitimately fun playset, and if I had seen this as a kid, I would have been really into it. And at the back of it, like the font and everything, it's just so 2003, 2004. And I think this is like a font they used on a lot of the Forever Best Friends packaging, which was an MGA line from 2004. So very of the era. I will say I can't find much information on what year this is from specifically, though I'm gonna guess it might be from like 2003, 2004. There is a lip gloss here, and I'm hoping there might be an expiration date that might give us a clue as to like roughly when this was from. But I do know the reboot started in 2003, and that's when a company, I think it's New Moons or Marks and Spencer. I think Marks and Spencer's a store. Sorry to the UK people, I don't know much. But I think there was some exclusive at Marks and Spencer, or they may have like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I think New Moons is the company that took over the Sindy brand at that point. And there's some little like things here. So it says shop in style Sindy. It says hot fashion tips at the touch of a button. So maybe there's like an electronic component. There's funky flashing disco lights, so I'm gonna now assume there is a electronic component. It says it includes a special edition Sindy Petite, so that was the Sindy that we just saw. And then it says visit my cool new website www.sindy.com. I wonder if it required Flash Player and if I can try to access it now through the web archive. I'm not sure. And there is like cute artwork here. I don't see much of the artwork on the packaging, so it's nice to see some artwork there. And it says, this is Sindy's special stamp of approval. Look out for this on all of her cool stuff. And then we see her artwork on there. And she's wearing a little shirt with a Union Jack on it. And then it says 100% Sindy guarantee. Make sure you got the best. So I guess maybe they were just trying to avoid fraud. And then the description on the back says, Sindy lifts the shop in her cool and funky shopping boutique. This fabtastic playset comes with must-have trendy accessories, including cool clothes and super shoes. A personal shopper gives hot fashion tips to help choose the perfect outfit, and flashing disco lights make this the coolest place to shop. Lots going on here, but it's cute. It looks like it's cute, and I'm seeing the batteries, so we're probably going to need batteries. And it actually does say here, Sindy's the registered trademark of Pedigree Dolls and Toys Limited, used under license by New Moons Limited. So I guess she was still owned by Pedigree, which I knew Pedigree owned it. I don't know if they still do. I don't know anything, if I'm being honest. But New Moons, I guess, was the licensing company that made licensed dolls. That's an interesting concept, actually. But here's the playset, and I actually do see some discolor. Oh, maybe I think that's the actual color, the cardboard piece. Never mind. But here she is, and here's the playset, and there's some interesting things. So these are like little chairs, and they say sit on them. I think it's funny that it's like directing you to sit on them. But I don't know like how to really unbox this right now. And all of her shoes are like falling out of the package. I think there's just a lot of disintegration with the rubber bands and stuff. Let me try to see if I can get the doll out first. Okay, here's the doll, and I'm like almost 100% certain this is polypropylene, which is sad because polypropylene will not withstand the test of time. But it seems like she's okay. The doll herself is cute, I will say. Something's a little off about her face. I don't know what it is. The outfit is pretty cute. It says 100% style. So what I noticed with the branding of these Sindy dolls is that it's all about like 100% Sindy, 100% cool, 100% this, 100% that. That was how I actually found a lot of these, like using those search terms like 100% Sindy. So shout out to the marketing people behind that. I do wish her hairline was lower. I think her forehead looks kind of big. So I think that might be the one thing that might be throwing me off about her. Though she does look very of her time, of her era. I do like the outfit though. The shirt's cute, and I like this like PVC clear pink belt. Like I love the construction of this actually, and I like the flares here and like the pink. Like that's a really cute detail. So yeah, I'm feeling the doll. She's gonna need some work with her hair, and these elastics are ready to just like disintegrate. I mean, obviously, like they've already disintegrated into her hair here. It's actually just hard now. It's just like hard. I got it in the garbage. So that's interesting. And the playset itself looks like it's gonna be really cute and really fun. I wish we had seen these in the US because they do look like they would have been like a ton of fun to have seen around on shelves. There is this piece, and I don't know, was I supposed to rip that out like that? I might, maybe was not supposed to rip it out, but I ripped it out. Okay. I can glue it back on actually, like that's fine. I don't know what this is. It looks like she was on it, like a stand almost. It looks like that thing from that Janet Jackson performance. I shouldn't mention that. Let me try to like get all of her pieces out. I don't know how, like, I just don't know how things are packaged in this. I like her jacket, and it looks like the little doll that I got, the single like slim pack doll I got, has a similar jacket. It's cute. I like the studding on it. I'm surprised the studs like held up and withstood the test of time. And this has a year, and it looks like it says 2003. It's a little blurry on the inside. Maybe I'll find another one on another piece of clothing that's a little less blurry, but it looks like it says 2003, so we're gonna play it safe, say this was from 2003. And where else can I, so she comes with some clothing hangers, and these look really cute. There's a few different colors here. There's 4 clothing hangers. It looks like we have a silver one, a blue one, a purple one, and a pink one. So let me get these out and we can check them out really quick. So yeah, there's cute little clothing hangers, and there's a blue one, a silver one, pink one, a purple one. So that's pretty cute. And then her shirt is really cute. It's a tank top, and this one says 100% star. It's a little hard to read just because like it's very like reflective and very glittery. I do like that, and again, I like the construction of the pieces. Like it feels like very up to the level of what other doll brands at the time were delivering, like Bratz and like every other doll line. And I think that's something that's like lacking in a lot of non-MGA dolls at the moment, is just like clothing piece construction could be a lot better with a lot of these brands. Though I will say a lot of the newer brands, like I think the BFF by Crybabies, those have like really nice clothing and like nice clothing construction. But I feel like a lot of the times it's like just they don't fully care about how clothing is constructed these days. It just feels like kind of like a afterthought, I guess, like printed on accessories and all that. Like I don't know, like it's not the most fun, but hey, I guess whatever gets you a quick profit. But I think quality sometimes really out trumps the whatever. I don't know what I'm really trying to say, but I think some people might catch the gist of what I'm trying to say. And so in these like little cubes, and again, these cubes are so cute. They look a little discolored. I'm definitely gonna have to like wipe this down, clean it a bit, but I will say the concept is just super cute. And so what I'm talking about is like these little display cubes. I really, really love this. This is very, very much of the time, I feel. And I'm just trying to get these all out. Goodness, these are really like strapped in here. Okay, we got most of the things out. A lot of the accessories are in here, although the shoes, I just one fell, I lost it. I wasn't expecting this many like accessories and shoes, if I'm being honest. She comes with a pair of shoes here. They're blue and they have an S on them, and there's like a white stripe, a teal stripe, a blue stripe, a little pom-pom on the back. If you see it, it's like purple, and there's like a fake sock in it, so that's pretty cute. I also don't know if I showed her other shoes that she came with so far. It looks like I might be missing one. It could be in the package somewhere, I'm not sure, but she comes with these cute like silver and pink sneakers. I saw a similar pair like this today actually at the Steve Madden store, and I thought they were really cute. I wanted one. And then we have one that looks like it might have the trans colors on it, actually. It's blue, pink, and white, and they're like slippers. I only found one shoe so far, so either the other one is like missing or it's around here somewhere. It's just that a lot of the pieces look like they fell around in the packaging. And in her little accessory pieces, we have a little bottle of perfume that is pretty cute. It looks like a like a really nice perfume. And then we have a lot of handbag options, so I like that. A lot of handbag options. These are all molded plastic. So this one kind of looks like a little, like a carrying case, like maybe like a makeup case or something. And there is a little branded S on it, so that's pretty nice. And I almost want to say, like, I appreciate that these are all plastic because I don't know if, like, a fake pleather, which I think one of them would have if it was a real fabric bag, it would have had to have mimicked pleather or like a leather bag. So maybe it's best that these are plastic because I don't know if those materials would withhold the test of time 20 years later. I can't believe 2003 was 20 years ago, but okay. God, I feel old. Okay, I really like this bag, and this is the one I feel like it would have had to have been pleather if it was a fabric bag, but it is not a fabric bag. It's just plastic, but it's cute. It's like a little bowling bag, and it has a pink S on it, and they don't open or anything. They're just kind of there for show. This one actually does have a slot where it opens, which makes more sense because it's more of like a tote, and it has like a little S on both sides, and then there's a little S in the corner there. And then this one's pretty cute. It's just a cute little basic bag, and then there's a purple star on it, which I like. I like all the accessories. Like, I'm pretty into everything so far. Now, I think my next thing is, like, how am I going to detach the playset? Am I supposed to detach the playset? Like, what is the tea on this? Okay, so I am supposed to detach it, and I'm supposed to detach it with a screwdriver, and that's I ripped it out on the one side. But yeah, let me go grab a screwdriver so I can finish unboxing the playset. Alrighty, I do have everything unscrewed. I can see parents hating this because it's like you think you're just getting a doll, but then you suddenly have to play Bob the Builder and grab your screwdriver and do a bunch of things. And there's like there was a lot of screws at the bottom holding it into place in the packaging. And I'm sure like it made sense to do it, but I didn't like the process. But the playset is really cute, I will say. I like it. It does need to be wiped down, and I will say this clear plastic is discolored, which I don't know if it's like the plastic that they use and it's just like a natural degradation. Is that the word? Is that how you pronounce it? Or if it's the way that it was displayed by the previous owner, because as we saw, the plastic of the packaging shell was yellowed and it looked funky. But I am going to try to clean this as best as possible without obviously damaging it, because there is an electronic component, which I will do like a post-edit wrap-up for that, because it's just honestly, I want to go to bed soon. It's not really late, but I'm gonna do like a post-edit wrap-up thing. So like after I say goodbye, don't listen to me, because I will show you how it actually works. But yeah, it's pretty cute, and like there's like a little look at it. I like this Sindy imprint here. I love the little cubes, and there's like mirrors, and then here I think this will be like where the disco lights, it's like the stars. It's very like a playset of the era, and there's like a heart up here, which, oh, it's a button. That makes a lot of sense. And then there's this cute, it almost looks like cheetah print, but it's actually a bunch of hearts for the curtain. And then on the inside there are hooks here, and there's a mirror. I think it's really cute. And then it also looks like there's maybe some sort of, I don't know, there's holes here, so I don't know what might come out of that, but we can figure that out once I put batteries in this, and hopefully it works. I don't see why it wouldn't. And then this acts as a clothing rack so that you can hang your clothing on it. I think this whole playset is pretty neat. And again, I would have loved this as a kid. I mean, I love it now, 20 years later, as a full-grown man. I am just noticing now the mirror is damaged. Unfortunately, it looks like it cracked on the inside. Don't look for bad luck, but I won't be seeing the mirror much because I think the curtain will be down most of the time when I play with this or display it. I guess I'm just really displaying it. And then there are two of the plastic cube shelves. You have three total, but the one is attached to the bigger playset, and then these are separate, and they come on like a little turnstile. So it's all just like really cute. I love this playset design. I love a fun playset. There's also these cute chairs that say sit on them, so in case you didn't know you're supposed to sit on these One is pink and one is purple. And I think it's all just like very nice. And I wish I had more characters from Sindy to like display with this. Like I feel like it deserves the other characters, but I can't seem to really find them at the moment. I can only find Sindy herself. And like clearly like I now have two very, very similar dolls, but I don't fully mind. Like I think they'll be really fun. She just really needs to get fixed up because I don't like the hair. I wish I could reroot her, but I know I won't ever be in the mood to do that. So I'm just gonna pray that her hair doesn't degrade for a while. And then this piece, I don't know if it really served a purpose anywhere other than like holding her in place. So I guess it could be almost like a stand, but it's not a really cute stand. I don't know if you saw that in the shot, but yeah, she's just, maybe I'll just throw it out. But we can get into the other doll. And so this packaging is really cute and interesting. I wish the plastic wasn't so yellow so that you could actually see how cute it is. You can probably find photos online, so I would suggest searching Sindy 100% me, because that is what most of the handles say and like what most of the packaging will say. But now that I see it, it says she's called Designer Babe Sindy Petite, and there isn't a lot of other language. She does come with a little lip gloss pot, so I won't be using the lip gloss, of course, but you know, I think it's fun when dolls came with like little lip glosses like that. It's blueberry flavored, and on the back it says 100% me, Sindy, and it says Sindy loves to go to the cinema with her friends. Their favorite films are the ones which make them giggle. So I guess we can just like open this up, and it looks like that was dangerous, but I'm okay. I don't think I'm cut or anything. Okay, I don't know how else to go about this. I thought it would just snap in half, but I guess the plastic is just that, like, damaged at this point. And here we have our little Sindy, 100% me, 100% Sindy. If you didn't know, this is 100% Sindy. I think they were really trying to blend in with the times, which makes sense. They were trying to grow the brand and I guess rejuvenate it in some sense, but I don't think it ultimately worked out because I don't think there was much released after. And again, like I was really surprised to find any of these products. Here's a lip gloss. It's like a little candy wrapper, and then it says it expires in July 2007, so this would have lasted a few years, surprisingly. And yeah, she comes with a cute purse here. There's just like a degraded rubber band on it. And I think it's nice. It's like a little crossbody bag. And it's like pink and white. And the doll does look different enough. Like her outfit already, like I can see it looks very different than the other doll that came with the playset. And the hair is polypropylene, which is expected. All the rubber bands on her hair aren't fully degraded. Not yet, at least. And what is her jacket? Okay, jacket is cute, and I like this like faux fur trim on the hood, and I like that it is a hood, like she can, you know, put it over her head. And then there's like some little fake studs here, and it looks like the jacket, I don't know how you would take this off. Like you'd probably have to like wrap it around her whole body because it doesn't separate here, and I honestly just kind of want to snip it. Okay, I snipped it because I didn't want to deal with it. She comes with a cute little necklace. I can see there. And it has a little S on it, like a little S imprint. And then her shirt says 100% me. And then her legs actually bend, which I didn't really test before, but the legs bend. The arms are obviously just like stiff, like they don't do much. They're like standard dolls of that time, and also a lot of standard dolls now from most companies. I'm now having a hard time getting her arm to get back down. I don't want to be like up in this position forever. Please. Okay, her arm is like out of place. It's just like hanging out like that. So I'm gonna have to like figure that out. I'll probably like redress her, and I might soak the clothes in soap just in case. I'm just a little scared. But the jeans are cute. They're like little patchwork denim jeans, and then she has that same PVC pink belt that the other one has. But yeah, these are Sindy Petite dolls. I will say the face on this one I like a lot better. I think it's just placed on her face a little bit better. But these are very cute dolls, I will say. And the shoes are cute. The shoes are actually the same as the ones that came with the playset. So this is the pink sneakers with like the silver and pink accents. And I like it. And then she comes with like a little brush, but this is like more for the doll to use as like an accessory rather than, I think, for, oh goodness, I dropped it. I think my hands are just too big for a lot of these accessories, but it's also discolored. It's kind of gross. I might have to soak it in soap if I decide to keep it. And it looks like it might actually, oh, it comes with a catalog. Wait, hold on. Oh, I might have struck gold here. Okay. So it says, Sindy Petite is a collection of dolls complete with beautifully detailed fashions and accessories and a gift for you in each pack. And I guess the gift would be the lip gloss. So there is 100% star, and I like her. I think I saw her, but I didn't get her because she looks like they look a lot like similar to each other. Like this looks like the Playset doll and the 100% me doll that I just got. Oh, and there's her other friends here. I love that. So we can like take a look at her other friends as well. And then there's 100% fun. And so that one is more of like a winter line. And I did see her and I almost snatched her up, but I didn't. We have 100% cool. Again, 100% cool kind of looks a lot like the other ones. And then 100% me is the one that I got. There's a lot of little descriptions here. So 100% me is about going to the cinema. 100% cool is about exercising. And then, of course, 100% fun is about, you know, hanging out in the cold. And then 100% star is about choosing the right outfit. Okay. And then the backside is really cute, actually. Wow, I love the artwork here. And it shows her friends. So I think this one's Maya and this one is a Lily. And then there's Sindy. And these are actually like stickers, though I will keep them on there because they're not sticky anymore. And it actually says, don't miss your 100% Sindy collectible stickers. I'll just be keeping this whole booklet. Thank you very much. And this one, it shows a little bit of a description of shop and style. And it shows like the like catalog like version of like what the shop and style playset looks like. And then there's 100% Maya. So that's what Maya's doll looks like. That's one of Sindy's friends. And it says, Maya's dream is to be a dancer. She loves teaching Sindy and Lily the latest dance routines. And then Lily's description is, Lily's dream is to be a model. She loves helping Sindy and Maya with their hair and makeup. And there is Lily. They both look pretty cute. And yeah, this is really nice. I'm glad I have this so I can sort of reference like what this line was about and like see like how much was really released. And honestly, I don't think much was released outside of what you saw in this little catalog. I did see a 3-pack that had Maya, Lily, and Sindy, so I'm guessing that's the Marks and Spencer exclusive that I was referring to. And there's not much else to the doll, but I'm really like happy with the purchases. I just really need to fix them up. And I honestly, I don't know, like I didn't feel like the packaging looked as so yellow in the listing, but now I'm like, and I'm questioning my life. But I'm honestly just happy to have one of these or 2 of these now. And I also have a really cool playset. Like it's really fun looking. Like I feel like this just really is, it makes a lot of sense. And it's kind of sad that this line didn't work out. I wonder how it would have performed if it came to the States. I don't think it came to the States at all for this iteration of the Sindy line. But let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're not from the US, did you ever see the Sindy dolls, or do you like the older Sindy? Like, what were your thoughts and feelings if you got to experience the 2003 Sindy? I would like to hear more because I honestly don't know much about the dolls, but I saw pictures and I was like, wow, like those seem like they're very up my alley. And especially like after the Off the Hook video, which I honestly was not expecting to do as well as it did. And it also, on other social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, it really took off. So thank you so much if you watched that video and supported, and I hope y'all enjoyed that Off the Hook video. I actually ironically ordered these before the Off the Hook doll, but the Off the Hook doll was in the US, so she came faster, whereas the Sindy dolls were located in Greece. So I think I ordered them like right before the new year. So yeah, I'm ultimately glad I got them. Like it's a fun, interesting experience, and they are cute dolls. The play sets are cute. The pieces are all cute. It, again, very, very much, I'm vibing with it all. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't mind Sindy. She's gonna get a little bit of a makeover because this is what happens when you don't really take care of dolls over time and they just kind of degrade, and the shoes are a little sticky. I don't like that. The other shoes weren't really sticky, they just had degraded elastics on them. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy exploring older like dolls with me. Like, I really like dolls from this era, and I like dolls from like most eras, but I think I am the most drawn to the 2000s and the 90s, just because that was when I was born and when I was growing up. So obviously I'm a bit more drawn to that, and they also, like, dolls that feel like more of the Bratz prime era, of course. So it makes sense in my head. And I will be doing a posted wrap up, so make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video, where I will show you everything set up and how it all works. But again, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more doll content. And also, if you want to give some recs on some dolls from the early 2000s, or like any dolls in general that you might want to see covered on the channel, let me know. I can't guarantee that I will be interested, so I might not do them all, but if it might be something I might have in my collection or something, like maybe I'll do a little video on it. Yeah, and make sure to follow me on all socials at Lickin' Bratz. Hold the G on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and go to lickinbratz.com. And I will see y'all in the next video, and make sure to stay tuned for that posted wrap up. But yes. Hey y'all, it's post edit Dom, and I am it's been a while since I unboxed these, if I'm being honest. I think I unboxed these mid-January, and tomorrow is the last day of February, so there goes my landline. Way to take it back. Okay. Someone got the phone. Way to take it back to 2003. No. Probably a little, I'm sure some people still have landlines, but yeah. Anyways. Here are the dolls out of the package. Tomorrow is the last day of February, and I actually intend on posting this tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing this now. I've finally soaked the clothing, so I soaked all the clothing and accessories in Dawn dish soap just to like get any like residue out. And there was some residue on this shirt over here, like there was something on it, and it came out actually, like it wasn't like ingrained in the fabric. Like I don't even, oh, there goes Cindy. It was like something here, and it just kind of like just peeled off. So I'm thinking maybe it was like some sort of like rotted elastic, and this is what happens. 1 second. Okay, I'm done being a hot mess for a second, even though I am congested, if you hear that. But yeah, so that top had that little stain on it. It came out, and I dressed the Playset Sindy in the second top that she came with. So it's like the tank top, and then I put the jacket on her, and then I just put those shoes on her because I really like those shoes. I gave her the crossbody bag, and then I wiped down the playset, and some of it is still a little bit yellowed, but I think that's just a matter of the plastic degrading and the way that it was stored over time. And keep in mind, this is now a 20-year-old playset, and I actually feel, I feel like I'm aging. Like, I'm not old. Like contrary to popular belief, I'm not not that I'm like, not that it's bad to be like an older person, but it's just so strange to think this came out 20 years ago, and I'm really glad I added it to my collection, I will say. But actually showing you the things instead of going on like little tangents about my age. Here are some, like, those are the shoes. I love that bowling bag, but I felt like it didn't really pair well with either of these outfits fully, so I just wanted it on display. And then here are her little, I think that's the trans flag. Like, I don't know, is it? Someone please confirm. I think that's the trans flag. So those are her little trans flag slippers, and I put those on display. And then back there, we have that little star bag, the perfume bottle, that cute little tote bag. And I just really love, like, these hangers. I just wish I had more Sindy clothing for them. And I would prefer to, like, keep, obviously, like, the Sindy stuff together. I just don't have any other Sindy things, but I've been looking, and, like, I'm kind of, like, on a doll pause right now, so it's been hard to, like, even fully consider buying things, but there are some like other things. Like this is the Sindy, like if you search up Sindy new moons, you can sort of find things, but the ones that I want, it's the Maya and Lily dolls, which are her friends. Those are sold out, and they seem pretty hard to find. Also, girl, she cannot stay in her seat. Do you see Collector Yasmin just on the floor of the Bratz pad? I didn't notice that till now. Anyways, now my camera has to refocus because I just did that whole zoom thing. And this curtain's pretty cute. I like the pattern, but I think I talked about this in the video. The mirror is like broken, but it's like not broken on the outside here. It's broken like on the inside. Like it's an inside impact, which is strange. But like the hooks are cute, and I love like the Sindy logo imprint here. Okay, super random, because I keep forgetting to mention this in the video, like whenever I do the posted wrap-ups for the Sindy dolls. But did you notice the top of this was shaped like an S? I did notice it earlier on, but I kept forgetting to point it out. But I just think the design aspect is so clever with these. And then I got it to work, so the batteries work. But also let's look at the Sindy, because the Sindy is definitely probably my favorite. Sorry y'all, I'm like going like back and forth all over here, but my mind is a little scattered right now. So yeah, this one, like I think they're both cute, but I don't know why this one gives off like knockoff doll vibes, but this one looks more legitimate. And I think it's also like the way they like obviously place the face, but also the plastic between these two dolls is pretty different. Like the plastic on this doll feels a lot cheaper than on this doll. And I really love her fit. And I think actually this shirt was hers. I think that shirt was hers. But I put her in the other one. It's like the same shirt, except this one has like little drawstrings on them. But anyways, her shoe came off, but here's her shoe. I love this color scheme. Super duper cute. I love this bag. It's like this little makeup bag. I'm sure I showed this all in the video. It's just been a minute since I watched it. Since I watched the footage. And I love this. And I love these like PVC belts. Like this is just super cool. And I really think like they are like well-made dolls. And I'm shocked they didn't get more of a chance. And I found this YouTuber, and she's actually like, it's called like the Sindy Museum or something. And she briefly did in a video, she did like a little bit about them. And she talked about the New Moons dolls, and she had some on display, and they were just so cute. And I was like, wow, like, and she mentioned that they ran probably up about until 2005. So we're looking at like 2003, 2005 range. But I'm pretty sure these ones are like specifically from 2003. I just think they are very well-made dolls, and I think it really is a testament to what companies were really trying to replicate. Obviously, they were trying to replicate the success of Bratz, and I really love looking back at lines like this and now owning them and having the chance to own them. Like it feels really cool, because obviously like I've done videos about off the hook dolls, and I'm about to do one on the Hotties dolls, which are actually back there just chilling. And it just excites me to have the opportunity to talk about these dolls and be on YouTube and like talk about my niche interests. And my one really niche interest is dolls from the 2000s that really tried to replicate the Bratz hype, essentially. And this is like, obviously we're seeing that. I think where Sindy may have fell flat was that she never really did well in America, from what I read up on, and she was only successful in the UK up until a certain point, but she never really was a true competitor to Barbie the entire time. It was always like she was there. She was the #1 doll in the UK for a bit, but obviously Barbie probably came back to take that title. And I think it's so funny, like thinking about like what was the #1 doll in the UK, because at one point Little Bratz was the #1 mini fashion doll in the UK, and that feels like such a specific category. And I am ranting, sorry. I feel like I'm just like knowledge dumping because I love to talk about these things. But she's super cute, and I love these jeans, and I love her overall look. And I had to like really do their hair. Like the hair isn't bad, it's not awful. It definitely feels like polypropylene, but it's so hard to tell because it's not really like behaving horribly, but I will say it like tends to like fray up because the hair is so short in these styles, so the ponytails were kind of like sticking out, so I had to like rubber band them down. Then I just restocked on my doll hair products, and I got the wig mist from Dolphy or Vokes, like Dolphy Vokes wig mist, and look at how much I've already used. You're gonna see this pop up in a few videos because I have some like restoring videos that I'm using that with. But yeah, I just think this is so cool. I've been talking so long. Oh my goodness. And so what I actually wanted to show, and I think I mentioned this before I went off on a tangent, was that the button up here, I got the batteries to work. Like I put new batteries in it, and I got this whole thing to work. And it says a bunch of different sayings, so like let's go through them because there's a lot of sayings on this.
Where did you get that top? It's the best.
Where did you get that top? It's the best. I know she's a little British girl, but I just think the accent is so funny. Sorry to little British girls, I don't know.
I just love your funky hairstyle.
That is so of that era. I just love your funky hairstyle. And, you know, over here, the lights will go off as it talks. So you know when it's talking, and you know when the message is gonna end, you know?
It's the perfect fit.
Period. Oh.
I can't believe it. You are just so stylish. Sindy, you are the best dressed girl in town.
Oh, so I guess it's like you're talking to Sindy, or like or like somebody else is talking to Sindy. So it's not Sindy talking to you, sorry. Sindy.
Do a twirl for me, Sindy.
Do a twirl. Do a twirl for me, Sindy.
Wow, you look like a star. Super cool gear, Sindy.
Why does it have so many different sayings?
Wow, you're glamtastic.
You're glamtastic. I can't.
That makes you look really pretty.
That was really nice. Sorry for making fun of you.
Where did you get that top? It's the best.
Let me borrow that top. If you know, if you know, you know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm sorry this wrap up is like not, it's like a wrap up, but it's like a 10-minute wrap up. But this playset is so interesting to me, and I'm really happy I bought it. I'm happy that I could even like find it, locate it. Shout out to the seller in Greece who did combined shipping for me and for feeding into my whole niche interest of like nostalgic dolls. For some reason, this doll, like I've never seen these dolls really before up until somebody posted them on Twitter. I've known of Sindy, but I didn't know she went through like this whole glamtastic reboot, and you know, I just thought it was really cool. I thought it was I think it's such a cool thing, and it makes sense that that happened, but I've never known about it, and these never came to America. I think, if not, like I don't know, I don't think they did it all. I think it was just like the UK and like apparently Greece. So it's so interesting to me. Like this is just really like, I love it. I love it so much. It's so of that era. Like I look at this and this just screams 2003 to me, and I'm obsessed with that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure I already did my outro before, but make sure to follow me on all socials. I love to just, lately I've just been talking about dolls. Like it's just been dolls. And of course, I love Bratz with all my heart, but sometimes I just want to talk about dolls like this because they're just so interesting to me. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, and if not, I'm still expecting you to like and subscribe, because otherwise you are not glamtastic. Ain't that right, Cindy? Yeah, she agrees. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.